Good afternoon, Golden Rams, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Ram Rundown. I'm Ye.
And I'm Griffin. Ye, I don't think the people that are watching are ready for what we have in store for them.
You got it, Griff. We have an action-packed show planned for you guys today, including our signature mic'd up segment.
To start, we will take a look at Fencing Club and see what students may be overlooking.
Next, we will check in with one of our coworkers, Sam, on the Switzerland slopes. Brr, I'm just cold thinking about that, Griff.
Well, I got something to warm you up, Ye. Golden Rams baseball is off to a red-hot start. Willem is here today to talk about the team, how their chemistry has gotten better over the last 19 games.
We will recap track and field's first meet of the season and take a look at a big meet over on the gymnastics match. We will also discuss how much family really means on and off the turf, so I hope you all have your snacks ready.
Because the Ram Rundown starts right now. We have a new club on the horizon. The Fencing Club here at Westchester aims to build the members' fencing skills and provide opportunity for the members to participate in local tournaments.
To give you a little more on the fencing club, Danny Schultz took some time with the team. Take it away, Danny.
Guard, ready, fence. My name is Jason Story. I am a student of Westchester University, 4th year. We are the Westchester University Fencing Club, and our purpose is to bring a more inviting form of fencing, lower cost, beginner friendly. We provide gear. We're trying to get as many people into fencing as possible and provide a comfortable space for people to be themselves and to learn the art of fencing, specifically the épée style. Coach Joe and Mark have been here for many years. They've been here before even I showed up. They are our primary source for learning specifically the épée style of fencing. Coach Ross is a more recent coach who similarly teaches us a lot more techniques and helps us refine our skill. But it's mostly those three who really help us out a lot.
My name is Aiden McAllister, and I am a student here at Westchester University. I started showing up and doing photography for the club last year, but officially participating I started last semester. My friend really brought me into it, and it was a good social thing for me. It gets me out of my dorm, and it is also an athletic thing. I'm not the most athletic person, but it's a good way to stay in shape and kind of just take care of my health a little bit.
I was at the club fair, and I saw this, like an advertisement for the fencing club. I didn't know we had one, but I always wanted to enter a sport like fencing. So either HEMA, archery, or fencing. I joined it, and I've loved it ever since.
So the best way to get information about the club is either through our Ram Connect. We have a page that has all meetings and schedules in the Anger Gym. We meet Wednesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. If you want to, you can just show up in our front doors and say, hey, I'd like to start fencing.
Thanks for that, Danny. The Fencing Club looks pretty fun, if I do say so myself. Now, let's focus on our women's gymnastic team and the packed weekend that they just had.
This past weekend, Westchester University Women's hosted the Collegiate Gymnastics National Invitational inside Hollinger Fieldhouse to wrap up its 2026 campaign. This is the second time in 3 years Westchester has hosted. Now that's a pretty big deal.
The Golden Rams advanced to the team finals of the 2026 Invitational Championships on Saturday night, thanks to a season-high vault score of 48.525. That consisted of Jaslyn McComsky, Ava Griffith, Gianna Smith, and Sarah Eskew. At the end of the day, Westchester placed second with a score of 195-250.
To start off, we want to give a huge congratulations to freshman Kendall Thompson for securing the school record in the javelin event. Now back on the track, Chase Hildenbrand secured the fourth in the 110-meter hurdles.
Jordan Barge highlighted the 400 meters with a second-place finish, while Haven Sims and Billy Zane followed in the 5th and 6th, showing depth for the Golden Rams.
In the distant events, Sam Leisenring and Zane earned second and third in the 1500, with Gavin Sheets adding a 5th-place finish.
In the field events, Broden Wolfert stood out with wins in both the hammer throw and discus, while Thomas Smith added a second-place finish in the hammer. Ronald Larersis took first in the long jump, Seth Chudy won the pole vault, and Jacob Jocelyn captured first in the shot put. Colin Nadrowski also added a win in the javelin, rounding out an impressive performance for the men.
On the women's side, the Golden Rams delivered a dominant showing, finishing first overall with 166 points. Leah Wasco led the way with the first-place finish and a personal best in the 100-meter hurdles, followed by Morgan Pera in second and Kate Hildebrand in the fourth.
Cassie Nugent took second in the 400 meters, while Amanda Marquis paced the 100-meter dash with a third-place finish, and Abby Williams led the team in both the 1,500 and 800-meter events.
In the field, Hannah Lefebvre won the pole vault, All right, that's the latest from Golden Rams track and field, with a strong start to the season for both squads, with plenty more ahead.
The Golden Rams will be back on the track at the Colonial Relays Easter weekend in Williamsburg, Virginia. We'll continue to follow their progress throughout the spring. Next up, we are headed down to the football stadium, where things got pretty intense. On Monday night, the Rough Ruggers softball co-ed team took the field, bringing their signature mix of rugby toughness and softball skill to the spotlight. With big swings, aggressive plays, and nonstop energy, this wasn't your average intramural matchup. It was fast, physical, and full of highlights. And to bring you even closer to the action, we mic'd up some of the Rough Ruggers' top players, giving you all a front row seat to the sounds, talk, and intensity from the field.
And now, time for everyone's favorite segment, Mic'd Up, rolling the tapes.
Hey guys, today we're here at Westchester's intramural softball game with the Rough Ruggers.
Dig it.
Dig. You want to say something to the mic? They gave me a mic.
What? Why do you have a
I don't know.
mic?
They gave me a mic. You want to say something? No? Oh, no, I'm here. Second base now. Shmigo up to bat. 1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, I'm going home. I'm going home. That's where I'm going. I'm going home. I'll see you later.
Let's go, Hurley. Come on. I'm going. Damn. How'd you get that?
Oh, fuck! Wait, can I curse in this thing? Luigi, bring me home. This is loaded. Oh, that was a swing. Oh, okay. There's a home run. Oh, they're running. Oh my God, Luigi! No! Luigi! So, what was your highlight play of the game?
I was at shortstop. Guy hit an absolute nuke laser rocket straight at me. Dove for it, snagged it, got up, let everybody know I called it. Feel me? I was looking around, telling everybody.
That was the play.
That was it.
The final score of the game was 9-5.
I'm not gonna. Anyway, all right. Rough Ruggers on me. Rough Ruggers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rough Ruggers.
Next, to give us insight on club baseball is Willem Collin. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. All right, for the people who didn't know about club baseball, can you tell us how you got into it and how others interested can too?
I just had a couple friends on the team, and they knew I played baseball in high school, so they told me to come out. And junior year, I went out, tried out, and made the team, and haven't looked back since.
All right. Now, can you talk about the team's chemistry and how far it has gotten you guys over the stretch?
Yeah, we're a pretty tight group of kids. We play all these intramural sports together. We did football. I think we had a soccer team in basketball too. So that's been fun. We'll do like team dinners and stuff like that. So it's just been great.
All right. Now, we know you're a student athlete, so how do you balance school and baseball?
I just kind of try and get all my schoolwork out of the way. If you do have a lot of schoolwork, or say like you have a class during practice, we're pretty lenient with like, you can skip this practice, don't skip class.
All right,
Never skip class.
Okay. And what is your approach and or mindset that the team has going into each game?
Take it pitch by pitch, base by base, inning by inning. Take care of the small things and let the big things take care of themselves.
All right. Thanks again, Willem, and best of luck to you and the team as the season continues. Now, let's toss it over to Jack, who's ready to break it all down for us, hopefully with as much as heat as the bats have had lately. Take it away, Jack.
Thanks, Jay. If you weren't at Serpico Stadium this Sunday, you missed a masterclass in Never Say Die baseball. Our 11th ranked Golden Rams didn't just beat East Stroudsburg, they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat twice in one afternoon to move to 19-4 on the season. In Game 1, it was a classic pitcher's duel. Kyle Laser was dealing, racking up 7 strikeouts and 5 scoreless innings. But things got tense in the 6th when ESU took a 2-0 lead. That's when things took a turn as sophomore Patrick Gosden stepped up with the bases loaded and 2 outs and absolutely crushed a 2-2 count over the left field wall for a go-ahead grand slam. 6-2 final, Rams win. But if you thought Game 1 was dramatic, Game 2 was an absolute roller coaster. The Rams were staring down a 7-2 deficit in the 5th inning. ESU's Connor Riley and Walker Zampella were teeing off, and it looked like the series might slip away. But this team battles. Andrew Shanks sparks the comeback with his first home run as a Golden Ram in the 6th. Then, in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 7-5, the Rams showed incredible plate discipline. Drew Simpson, who went 3 for 3 in the nightcap, hits an RBI single to make it a one-run game. Then, back-to-back bases-loaded walks by Tanner Donati and, you guessed it, Patrick Gosden walked it off for an 8-7 thriller. So here are some key stats to take away. Patrick Gosden with 6 RBIs on the day, including the grand slam and the walk-off. Ben Jones and Landon Rozic both moved to 3-0 on the season with clutch relief wins. And the record, 6-2 in the PSAC East. The Rams are looking golden rolling into next weekend's 4-game set against Kutztown with all the momentum in the world. Now, back to Griffin and Ye.
Coming up, we will take things over to the ski slopes of Switzerland as Sam Bugby has a special video to show you all.
Switzerland, a country known for skiing, cheese, chocolate, banking, watches, and of course, Roger Federer. I was lucky enough to join my aunt and 30 other Union League members in visiting one of the highest rated ski resorts in the world, Zermatt. A few problems though. I've never skied before and currently have a leg injury. More on that later. After spending a night in Zurich, our group made it to Zermatt following a 4-hour bus ride. This town looked straight out of a movie and had some of the greatest views I'd ever encountered. We were able to take several gondola rides from Zermatt over to the Italian Alps to have lunch. This was the first time I'd ever been at such altitude, and yeah, I felt it. Headaches, dizziness, difficulty breathing were all present. Despite being up over 11,000 feet, I felt 6 feet under. Luckily, with my sugar, my symptoms dissipated and we ate with a picturesque view of the mountains. The Matterhorn is the primary mountain captured by tourists due to its near 15,000 foot elevation and pyramid-like shape. Later on in the week, I got to ski for the first time, and by ski, I mean attempting not to fall. This was much more difficult than I anticipated, and the instructor having me start with just one ski was counterintuitive to say the least. I didn't ski much because the boots were aggravating my leg injury, but I certainly gained a newfound respect for skiers. As far as the areas of Zermatt, Zurich, and other parts of Switzerland I assume, they are bougie. Pretty much every high-end watch or clothing brand is within a 5-minute walk. Restaurants are all of the highest quality and service. Hotels and real estate are extraordinary. And because of all that, the price of everything is as high as the mountains are. The most unforgettable experience from my trip was paragliding. I went with an instructor and got to fly around Zermatt for 15 minutes as if I were a bird. While it looks frightening, once you're cruising in the air, it's a smooth flight with no abrupt movements. The scariest part was takeoff, as I essentially had to run off a mountain and trust the paraglider to catch me. On one of our final days, I was able to go dog sledding, which is exactly what it sounds like. A pack of 21 huskies pulled us along on a sled, reaching speeds of approximately 20 miles an hour. This was an incredible experience, and it was interesting to see how riled up the dogs get when given a chance to run. A few of my favorite dinners were at restaurants called the Zermatterhof and After 7. These places had unbelievable service which was unlike anything I'd ever come across. These nights, we were served with not only a meal, but an experience. My trip to Switzerland was unique in the best way possible, and the streets of Zurich and Zermatt will be ingrained in my memory forever.
Man, that production was beautiful. Seriously, I think I just caught frostbite through the screen. Great work, Sam.
This past weekend, the women's lacrosse team took the field against Bloomsburg for more than just competition. It was a day filled with emotion, remembrance, and unity.
The Ram squad played with intensity and purpose, battling through tough matchups and showing the grit that has come to define Westchester lacrosse. Big defensive stops, fast breaks, and key goals kept the energy high throughout the game, but the focus extended far beyond the scoreboard.
The team took the time to honor their late teammate, Julia Rossi, paying tribute to her impact both on and off the field. Players wore special gear and observed moments of recognition, reflection, and on the legacy she left behind as a teammate, friend, and competitor. The atmosphere was powerful, with teammates, coaches, and fans coming together in support and remembrance.
Junior Kendall Fortain collected her 100th career goal that same day, and let us tell you, Westchester took down Bloomsburg with a score of 23-7. In the end, it was a day that showcased not only the talent of Westchester lacrosse, but also the strength of their community, playing for something bigger than the game itself. We all know Julia would be ecstatic about the win.
That'll do it for this edition of the Ram Rundown, your one-stop shop for everything Golden Ram sports.
Salute to the crew behind the scenes working hard to make the show flow, and special thanks to Willem Collin for taking the time to join us today.
We will make sure to keep you all up to date on Golden Ram sports events, news, and so much more.
Until next time, I'm Ye.
And I'm Griffin. Make sure to tune in to the next episode of the Ram Rundown. We will see you next time. Stay golden.
The credits?
Yeah.
What's up, yo? I thought we had 4.
Your camera ops now. So you're gonna be calling? That's that on. So your channel. I've never seen fencing like that before. Only we were talking about